you can just play. You just, you don't fear losing. You just accept it's going to be a great challenge.
And suddenly, we have a 3-frame gap.
Once again, John has been left this red to the left corner pocket. Black's tied up, which none of these players would have been happy to see. You see, almost 40 minutes since his last pot, John Higgins, so he needs to get something going. That's a good way to start. Now, will he go right into the pink from the blue? He's got a little bit more acute angle than would be absolutely ideal. It is possible, but he's going to play. He's got a choice of reds either side of the pink. Here we go. How's your luck? Hit them perfectly. Okay, he's got a red. He's got a choice of reds to both colours, but corner pockets, but still the pink and black are out of commission. To screw back for the blue, but played that shot to perfection.
Thank you. 7.
Slightly the wrong side of the blue, but he can play it with top spin. Reds either side of the bunch there available. With no colour, no pink or black available. So it's far from easy, this chance. Doesn't look good. Oh, hang on. Might have left it straight up into the corner. Looked as if he was going to land on the blue. He played to leave it in the middle pocket.
Eighteen. Nineteen.
Just managed to
24.
hold on to position. Played that nicely. It's just been such an awkward break, this, with the pink and black being out of commission.
And it's getting more difficult now to be able to get on a red to get back to the blue, because he's picked them all off. This is not the contact he wanted. He wanted a full ball contact on that red, and there was a chance he could have flicked the black into play there. That's what he was hoping for. That smile tells you it all went wrong.
John Higgins, 30.
And look at that, Judd Trump ahead in the safety department. Who would have thought that? Oh, that's really opened things up, bringing that black into play. And Judd being 30 points behind was after that. Well, this cut in, if he takes the cut in, he'll be hoping to find the gap, but if he doesn't catch it right, he could cannon into a red, but there is a gap if he hits it correctly.
The thing you worry about in these thin cuts is if you miss it, you leave it over the pocket sometimes. He did, but I think he's got away with it. He's very fortunate because the red is stuck on the cushion in the knuckle of the pocket. It's because when it's such a thin cut, the red is not going at a lot of pace.
Well, as Stephen predicted, if he didn't pot it, it was going to stay close to the pocket. But just as it's nestled across, well, it wobbled 3 or 4 times, but it's such a precise shot, this, to clip that red in from where it is. It's much more difficult than it looks, this one.
Well, it looked like he overhit that, but I think the reason he hit it so hard, he wanted it to come away from the pocket if he'd missed it, which it has done. But he has left a pot to the right corner.
I think there's a goalkeeper in that pocket. It's a couple that's wobbled, but this is a terrific chance now for Judd Trump.
One.
Short of position. Ideal position on the blue, but obviously that red over the corner pocket means it's not too much of a problem. Big moment in this match now.
Yeah, I was just thinking, and John will be thinking, I could be going forward behind here. Okay, there's a lot of balls to be potted, but the way Judd Trump's been playing, you wouldn't put it past him.
This is an awkward little shot when the red's so close to the pocket to get ideal position. It's not easy. Yeah, he's lost the cue ball.
Okay.
He's actually been a little bit unlucky not to get a cannon on any of them reds there. He'd have been ideal in the black if he did.
Well, this next shot, as we show you, I'm just missing the cannon, which would have been perfect. This is a bit of a tester. He's looking good out there.
Yeah, as I said in the previous frame, I think Judd can sense that this is his time to make a move in this match. Sometimes when you're out there, you can just sense a bit of weakness from your opponent. And that's when it's time to pounce.
just when he pots the black, it's just going to be a little awkward with the red that's just to the right of the black spot. I think he'll still be okay.
I wonder whether he'll risk
20.
trying to move one of these two reds near the right cushion here. No, felt it was too much of a
21.
risk. If he'd left the cue ball there, he'd have been not been in a colour, but he's not played that very well. Now, for mere mortals, you'd say he's too straight in the blue to do anything, but it'd be no problem for Judd Trump to send this cue ball in and out of bulk.
Yeah, the green's off its spot, and it might just come into play if he forces it, or it might help if he can get enough stun on it and go over the green spot area, which is what he's done. He's virtually gone over the green spot there.
The problem in potting this red, he may be just nudging the other one towards that right cushion.
$27.
It's not getting any easier this break.
Well, that's a pretty good effort, I'll tell you. And if he's finished with an angle on this red, he can get on the black.
29.
And he has the angle. What a shot that was on the yellow to get the cue ball into this position.
$30.
Not the best angle now. See, it's a bit difficult from there. Further across the table would have been no problem getting on the red. A lot easier than it will be.
$37.
Yeah, well played.
38.
And once again, he just can't get the other side of the blue.
Well, what a shot this could be if he takes a brown of two cushions to get on that right-hand side cushion round about where those two reds are.
Rainbow.
This needs good cueing. That's wonderful. Okay, didn't get as wide an angle, but if he gets a full ball kiss in his red,
$42.
it's a brilliant pot. He's looking safe on the table at the moment.
He is pulling pots out from everywhere here, and he's faced with a tough brown, and to get back to the two reds he'd have to miss
Rainbow.
the blue. Didn't manage to miss the blue, and the blue has blocked the path for a potential red into the corner.
And there's a chance of a safety shot of four cushions in behind the green, right hand side. Just got to be careful where the red goes. He may just decide to drop the cue ball in the black cushion.
Judd Trump, 47.
Judd played his safety shot deliberately to tie the black up, and then John deliberately trying to take the pink off the cushion with his safety shot.
Oh, delightful shot there. He's waited his time, and he's gained the advantage.
Foul and a miss. Judd Trump, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen picked a shot out that Judd could have played around the angles in behind the green. He didn't. And he waited for another chance and then played that snooker. So the one we put up there, he could have possibly left a red on.
Yeah, he's got his opponent on the rack at the moment, Judd Trump. He wants to keep him there. Doesn't want to risk giving John an easy pot to get in. 21 points is a nice little lead with both reds safe. John's got to be the aggressor in this safety battle. He's got to try and get the reds into position where he can possibly make a winning clearance. I wonder if that red passes the pink to the far right corner. I may be tempted to play it. Chances are he's going to block it with pink and green if he misses.
Yeah, might be a good choice, that, Stephen. And there you can see it just passes the pink, but it would be a sort of a shot to nothing. But wonderful shot. Wonderful putt. Didn't play to get on a colour. He knew if that red went in, he could put John in all sorts of trouble, and he will do.
Yeah, when he said go for the red, I certainly didn't think he was going to pot it at that pace. Absolutely phenomenal pot again by Judd Trump.
And this is not easy to hit because he's blocked the escape route off the left side cushion to come over past the yellow and hit the red. That's not available. And this is quite a swerve needed here. As you can see, you're right down the queue. It's going over the corner though. It's going over the corner pocket. So Judd Trump's excellent pot and snooker in behind the blue. could certainly pay dividends.
One.
Just the yellow needed when it's respotted. And that's a couple of frames where he has outdone John Higgins in the safety department.
5.
He's made 4 centuries in this final. His safety success rate is higher than John's. It's going to be a tough ask for the 4 times champion, the way Judd's playing at the moment. Doesn't matter about the blue not going in. John puts his cue down. He's going to leave the arena. Judd Trump wins another tactical frame and extends his lead. It's now 4 frames at 9-5.